Alright, what's up, beautiful weirdos? Cal the Dreamer here, and I want to do a reaction video today that is actually very, very, very near and dear to my heart. And, it's an interview that my best friend, her name is Penelope, did when she was approached by a YouTube channel to talk about her work as training to be as training to do like stunts and stuff. And not only is she incredibly good at doing those things, but she has worked conventions as a handler, and has met so many people that I envy her, but in like the most sincere, positive way. I am so proud of her, and honestly, when you see this interview, you'll understand why. This girl is literally the best friend that I have ever had, and I am so incredibly proud of her, and I hope that you love her as much as I do after you see this. Come on, computer. There we go.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Call me Cardi B, I run this shit like cardio.
This channel seems pretty cool. I like your intro.
I'm Emmy. I'm Claire. And I'm Annabelle. And we live in Virginia. And we went to the beach.
Hey guys, it's the Rose Show from South Carolina. I hope you have a great and safe 4th of July.
Get your day party cups out because we're partying like it's 1776 up here.
Yes.
On the Oh My Gosh show. We love this holiday.
Yes.
We love America.
Hell
we
yeah.
love you, and we are celebrating the birth of a nation.
Yes.
So prepare yourself to get 10 million trillion status updates filling your feed that say exactly the same thing. Happy 4th of July. We get some fireworks, please. This is my favorite holiday. Well, besides Christmas.
Yes, I know you love Christmas. And Halloween. We can't forget about Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
And you know, this is like beach body.
But you know what? I love these girls. You know what?
It's your birthday.
I am all about being patriotic, and they love my favorite holiday,
Yeah,
Halloween,
this is
as well.
the only bathing suit
I like these people. They're cool.
It's so sad. Polly's Island, y'all. Shout out to Polly's Island. So we love 4th of July in our
Yes.
family. It's
Yes.
huge. Growing up military, of course.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
true.
lots of memories. Even living abroad, the whole day, 4th of July celebration always started with something like a 5K or something that we would do, and then we do a
For the
festival
record,
parade, and then everybody would
I'm
go
reacting to the
and
entire
listen to
video,
Lee
not just
Greenwood.
the interview, because I feel like
I know that
I still
song.
cry when I
they
hear
and their
it.
channel
And
also
it
It means
deserve
so
some
much
recognition,
to,
not just
especially
my
military
best friends.
families
So,
and the
Yeah.
country as a whole.
yeah,
Yes,
enjoy.
it does. And also for my family, it's one of the few weeks, I rarely take a week off. I'm one of those people, I like to take a day off here, a day off there.
And again,
But
please
it's in my
ignore the
marriage
mess in my
contract
room.
with Robert that we have to go to South Carolina, hence where I got this. Eagles, you guys know Eagles. And we go there for the weekend. Kids love it. They love the
Yeah.
beach. Actually, that's where he proposed to me on 4th of July. And
So that's extra special for
it's
sure.
That's awesome.
very special. And so, yeah. So you know now that we're pre-taping the show. How about you?
You know, in a household like mine, it's cookouts, it's
Mm.
blasting the
Love the
music,
outfits.
it's jumping in the
Yes.
pool,
Oh, yes.
and
Love
of course
the
going to
star
see
around
fireworks,
the
whether
eye.
that's illegally.
Girl, yes.
And you can't celebrate America without giving America a good present. General here with Dave Lincoln.
Oh,
Say
Babe
hi.
Lincoln.
And my son Ben. What should we get America for their birthday?
A kite.
What would you get America?
A 1966 427 Shelby Cobra painted in red, white, and blue.
Ooh.
Because that's what I would want. That's what every American needs.
I have a mango coconut cupcake.
Ooh, that's not for you,
Oh.
Ben. That's
Yeah,
for
and the kid's
Meredith.
like, mine.
Birthday.
Want.
Oh, boy. Is Meredith where, girl?
I don't know. That's why there's Google.
To celebrate America's birthday, I got nice new American clothes, and maybe I stop shooting missiles.
You mean that?
Oh my god.
Ben, where's your hair?
I tear my hair off.
Don't tear your hair
It,
up, okay?
it tears my hair off. That's
What would
cute.
you get America?
Peace and harmony would be great.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Yes, yes. And oh. Okay, now see, this is when
Babe Lincoln
I'm
on the
reacting
run.
to the
Babe
entire
Lincoln
channel.
on the run.
These guys are
Forrest
awesome.
Gump
Those
is
kids are so
Babe
cute.
Lincoln on the run. I don't even know what accent that was. Did that sound very Illinois-ish?
Oh
Okay,
my God.
so thank you, baby Ben Franklin, who looks more. Dolly's actually wearing it right now. She looks like she's part of the Grateful Dead.
I had a few hair-raising experiences.
Anyways, we're having a lot of fun here, and so some interesting answers for America's birthday.
Yes.
But we want to get into the show. As you know, Brittany, one of the reasons I started this podcast is because of the storytelling factor and the fact that in reality, when it comes to mainstream media,
Yes.
because of time limitations and because of the news cycle, you don't always get to tell stories that you feel should be out there. So when I came across the Instagram feed of this young lady, her
my
name is
best friend.
Penelope, I was so inspired by what I saw without even talking with her. So I sent her a note and I said, tell me your story. What are you doing here? She was on the mat.
Yeah.
She was throwing guys over.
Whoa.
They were tumbling. She was doing short fights. She had sticks. It was amazing. It's like
Wow.
watching, Mortal Kombat in real time. And come to find out, she's from the DC area.
Okay.
She's an aspiring stunt woman.
Yep.
And there's a place that trains people who want to go into this type of work or just enjoy doing it or
DC
want to learn so that
Stuntco.
they can train movie stars and extras and people that need to. Because as we know, that's a big part.
Cool. Who knew?
What I love about her, and you'll hear
Yeah.
this in the story, is that she's like so many of us
Mm-hmm.
who they work a day job, right?
Yep.
So that they could do their side hustle.
Yes.
Or they work a day job so that they could support their dream and hope that everything that they do every single day is going to lead them to eventually doing their dream.
The ultimate
Sean
American
Patrick
dream.
time.
Flannery,
So-
hell yeah.
And you will see when you meet Penelope that she is not what you would envision as your average stunt woman. And she talks about that. She talks about her painful past and what she's had to deal with and overcome to get to the point of confidence where she's literally out there kicking ass. I
yeah,
saw
she's
your Instagram.
badass.
I thought it was so cool. You do that right here in the DC area. You're part of a coalition.
It's called the DC Stunt Coalition. It's located in Rockville, Maryland, central to DC, and it's a group of people that come from different backgrounds, and they train people in fight choreography and stunts for film and stage. I've worked on a couple student films and a zombie film. Us as the stunt
Yeah, she was an
coalition went
extra
there, played
in a
zombies,
zombie
and
film.
You got
How
killed.
fucking awesome
I
is
got
that?
killed.
How many times do you have to do that scene?
I remember it being a lot, but I loved it every moment.
You look like you're having the time of your life.
Definitely, definitely. It makes me feel just awesome to do the things you saw on my Insta, like the rolling, the tumbling, the falling, to do those, and just, I just enjoy the thrill of it. It's fun and it keeps me active.
What do you love so much about it?
The movement, the creativity, it's an art. It's like creating fight scenes and doing that with different people and a lot of people bringing things to the table. It's an art.
Do you have a favorite fight scene?
I do love when I watch movies with bar fights. They're always really
Yes.
fun and spontaneous. That's one of my favorites.
Mine is Ace Ventura.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
You have one person.
One
You
person.
get to choose to fight.
It's many people, but I guess I'm gonna have to go with The Rock.
If you smell
Hell yeah.
what the rock is cooking.
His
Good choice,
joyful
girly.
attitude and how that would be fun.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people I could choose for seriousness reasons.
Uh-huh.
But The Rock would be great.
You consider yourself a plus-size athlete.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that journey and that part of it. Did that ever become an issue for you?
It's challenging when those kinds of things happen, especially being plus size. You don't
Sure.
hear them too personally. It can be things in the background. It makes it hard to get around, But that's why I just continue to just do it. The upside is I'm a lot more agile and more athletic than people.
I want to make one point about this girl. She has been my best friend for fucking ever. And she is my positivity when I feel like shit. And when I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel, she does. And just, she's so positive about everything that she does, and she gives like 1,000,000,000,000,000,000% of herself in everything that she does, and it shows. And I cannot be more proud of her. And let's be honest, like seriously, how many of you wishes that they could do that? Like, I wish that I could do that. But even if I knew how to like fall safely with my history with dislocating my shoulder and stuff, I'd be in surgery within like 30 minutes. But her, she fucking rocks it. She's incredible. I cannot stress to all of you how fucking proud I am of her. And I just really wanted to say that, and I hope that you guys are starting to see why.
I've had people contact me about that say, you know, you can move like that, and that's amazing for the size you are.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really, really great because I put a lot of work into doing that. I believe that I'm always a work in progress, but I don't want to let it stop me from what I'm doing.
Weight is something that you've dealt with.
It's such a healthy way of looking at it, work in progress.
It was 300 plus. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
300 plus.
And you had to take action.
Yes, I had what's called the lap band surgery. That is a little medical device that they put in your stomach and restricts the intake of food that comes in.
So you lost weight.
I lost weight, maybe about 60, 70 pounds. It was going really well. I was able to maintain things.
It malfunctioned.
It malfunctioned, yes. It malfunctioned.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They had to take it out. I had a second surgery. It's what's called a gastric sleeve.
Okay.
They basically cut off some of the stomach and make a small pouch. And that helps you not eat as much. Moderate the eating, yes.
So how much did you lose with that?
And I'm so proud
lost
of
over
the
100
progress
pounds.
she's made since then.
For me, a lifestyle change is a great way for people to get in their head to help them be healthier.
Yes.
Because if you completely deprive yourself, it's harder.
What would be your piece of advice for other people out there, specifically women that perhaps are dealing with body image issues?
If you're a plus size woman, if you're a person with an illness or a challenge or an injury, don't be afraid to try something. Keep showing up. Keep being positive.
And I think that finding self-worth is a journey. And that's, and finding what's inside, past all of this is such a huge undertaking. And some
Find
people
your
never
passion and
believe
go
it.
with it. That's what
And
she
I can
did.
see how your face lights up when you talk about the work that you're doing.
I kind of said to myself, you put too much work into this. Don't give up. You can't give up now. You love this because at the end of the day, I remember how it makes me feel.
Yeah, how has that changed your life?
I live for going every Sunday and training, and
Yeah, she never misses a Sunday.
Super important to the point that I work a Monday through Friday job. I had to do that just so I could have Sundays off to continue to train.
What is your dream?
To do this as a career and just keep doing it as long as I
Kicking
can.
some right?
Whoa. Angie.
I know. Oh,
I'm impressed.
right? Oh, wait, I was going to change my shirt.
Welcome to the gun show.
Seriously,
I know,
how
I
fucking
forgot.
awesome.
I've been wearing this the
My
whole
best
show,
friend.
and nobody told me. She's incredible, isn't she?
I am
I mean,
so
showing that no
fucking
matter your
proud.
size,
I know
no
I've been
matter where
saying
you
that
come
the
from,
entire
you
video.
can make
I
any
will
dream
say it
come
again.
true for sure.
I
and
am so
shout out to the fact
fucking
that
proud.
she is definitely defying and breaking stereotypes.
I also asked her, what would you say to yourself, your high school self back then, if you, knowing what you know now
Right.
and how much you've grown? She said she would tell herself, stay happy. Crucial key. Keep
Positive.
pushing.
Yeah.
And it gets better. Don't give up.
That's a good one.
Exactly.
Our
All
last
right.
one is a good one.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
It was striking for me to find out that all the award shows, there's not a category in place to honor the stunt performer. I mean, these are the people that
Yeah.
like the John Wick movies.
Risk it
I mean,
all.
anything.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're going to need to change that really
We
quick.
need a petition.
Yes.
We're in Washington for a reason. All right. Penelope has us so pumped up that it brings us to the awakening. Julia Hawkins is 103 years old.
Woo!
She is a badass woman.
Goals.
Okay? She
Wow.
is the oldest woman to ever compete on an American track after finishing the 50 and 100 meter dashes at the National Senior Games in New Mexico.
Wow.
Okay? First to compete in the category, she did the 100 meters in 46 seconds.
Holy moly.
I think it's fair to say she's inspiring athletes over 50 and under, including myself.
Facts.
We've all had those days where we don't want to lace up the sneaks.
Exactly.
Right?
Or get in the gym after a long day. But this woman right here, I mean, there's no excuse, Angie.
And let me just tell you, the reason
Oh,
why
hell
she is
yeah.
our
We all wish
awakening
we could,
moment of this week
move
is because
like her at her age.
she
Hell, I
started
wish I could
cycling
move like
competitively
now.
at 80.
Dude,
What were you doing? What was I doing at 8?
For real.
God.
80 competitive cycling, which
80.
actually, it's really good that you brought that up because as you get older, they say cycling's one of the best workouts you can do because it's nice on the knees.
Yes.
You know, not too strenuous. So,
And
okay, Julia.
And when they asked her what her secret was, she says, well, I don't smoke, I don't drink.
Right.
But the
I
key
drink.
is I keep moving. And I think a lot of people,
Unapologetically.
we get to the point where we're like,
Sorry.
I can't move. I mean, last week doing that Beyonce thing, I woke up and I thought
Unapologetically, and I
that I
say
had a crick in my
sorry.
neck
Oh.
from sleeping on the pillow wrong.
She really
no,
did.
I forgot about this whole move and that one move. I mean, that's very telling. I need to get to the gym.
Right.
I hope my trainer Krista isn't watching. When you want to quit, I want you to remember Julia. She began cycling at age 80.
Yeah.
I want you to remember that she has an acre of land and she has 30 bonsai trees that keep her busy, and that's what she tends to.
Wow.
I want you to remember she was born in 1916. This is the year that the phrase movie star was coined by Paramount. 1916, the year the last stagecoach heist happened. 1916, the year the poem titled The Defense of Fort McHenry was put to music and called The Star-Spangled Banner.
Whoa.
Remember that Julia's 103 years old and she's out there on the track
Wow.
running?
Crushing it.
Get up, put those shoes on, get out there and live your best life,
kudos to
everybody.
her
With
and
that,
kudos to my best
it's
friend. You know
time
what? Kudos to
continue
this
the
channel.
party.
They seem awesome. I'm going to
Happy
link.
birthday, America.
I'm gonna, as per usual, put the link to the original video in the description below. Send them some love. Show some love in the comments for my best friend. So fucking proud. Holy fuck. Penelope girl, I am so proud that to call you my best
Thanks for
friend.
watching the Oh My God
Well
show and don't
fucking
forget to subscribe.
done. And with that said, my beautiful, beautiful weirdos, we have come to the end of the episode. I am so fucking proud right now. Like, girl, my hat is off to you. I love you, girlie. I will see you all in the next video. Mwah. Bye-bye.